Well, isn't this nice? Our guest tonight is a leader in the fitness industry with numerous credits to her name in both video and publishing. To date, she's sold 7 million copies of her video, and yes, she has buns of steel. Here is a little clip of our guest in action. Have a look at this. This is cool.
5, 6, 7, and march, march. Okay, your option is the pivot turn. Here we go. Pivot turn. Pivot turn. March.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tamilee Webb. Come on, everybody. Oh, man. Pleasure to meet you.
How you doing?
What's your,
My buns here?
what's your buns there, boy? Wow.
How you doing?
Look at those little buns. So,
How are you?
This is Ed. And,
hi, Ed.
How are
you
ya?
doing? I'm
Tamilee
fine. How
and
are you?
the buns in question.
Tell me something. You ever use your buns to crack walnuts?
No, just socks.
Whoa! You know something? I could get into that.
I'm sure you can.
Well, not without a struggle. How did you get started in the fitness industry originally? I mean, you've been doing this for years now, but what was the beginning? What was the genesis of the Buns of Steel?
Actually, you know, Buns of Steel was started by a guy. He did the first
Richard
one.
Simmons.
No, it was not. And they did a second one. I actually came out on the third one, and I have a master's degree in exercise science, so I've been in fitness all my life, and they thought, hey, she's got a butt, she's got the exercise, let's put her on it, and they cut off my
Amazing.
butt.
If you didn't have a butt, you'd be out of work.
Well, that's an interesting question, because we were talking about this. Did you always have a great body, or at one time did you have, like, buns of cheese, and then you, like, they weren't really good, you kind of, I mean, were you always in pretty good shape?
I don't have a story like I was 100 pounds overweight and got in shape, and I grew up with 3 brothers, and my father he played minor leagues in the baseball leagues, and I've always been fit. I was overweight one time on a cruise ship. I was a fitness director, and I gained 10 pounds.
I remember you. You were Julie.
Right.
10 pounds. Because all you do is eat, and
Exciting
Right, that's
and
the-
new.
the biggest class was sit and be fit, so you just gain weight. Yeah.
So, do your methods...
What about shuffleboard on the Lido deck?
And how about gopher, huh? Any backstage?
There you go.
Did your methods work for anyone? I mean, or do you have to, like you were in pretty good shape, you say, and now you're in super shape. I mean, let's face it, good Lord.
Well, you know what, it's not about, see, I think people have a thing with, hey, I want buns of steel, or I want a flat stomach, or I want thin thighs, and it's really about your health, your internal health, and all those things on the outside just will happen. But you also have to look at your body and say, well, did I inherit a body like this, or like this, or like that?
Wait.
Did she just slag me?
No, wait. I mean...
Listen, honey, I could put out my own tape called Rod of Iron.
I won't touch that one.
Yeah, you don't...
Oh, you can if you like.
But I'm interested, you pointed to me as, and you made kind of like
Well,
a dumpy guy reference, you know,
No,
like a...
absolutely not.
No.
Bodies are inherited.
Look at
so
my,
we have different types of
I
bodies.
have an elbow of steel. That's my thing I've been working.
No, but I want you to take the things that I can do for you is, if you're not happy with your body, I can
Right.
certainly make it better, but you have to have realistic goals about your body. If
I'll
you
bet
think
you can
that
make my
you're gonna
body
have it
happy.
and want this type of body, remember, we don't have the same parents.
Right.
So if your mother had, these huge thighs, and her grandmother had them, and you have them, you can exercise till you're blue in the face. They're never going to be super thin because
just the
genetically
way
you
you're
don't
built.
have it. Exactly.
Now,
So there's no hope for Carney Wilson?
Well, I want to ask you, do you ever get tired of working out? I mean, or do you ever just like order a large pizza and some beer and just like completely blow up like a weather balloon? Do you ever just
You know what? I'm
relax?
very normal. I do have pizza. I do have chocolate. I love chocolate.
But she finishes it all off with a healthy shake.
And a sensible meal.
But
you
the
do
thing
let it go
is
sometimes?
this has to be a lifestyle. So exercising for me is like somebody goes out and parties every night. For me, I make sure that I do get some form of exercise. So it's not something that, oh God, I gotta do.
Right.
It's a part of my lifestyle.
Okay, listen, we have some people from our audience and we thought it would be kind of neat, if you don't mind, to just give us a little, like a little miniature Reader's Digest version.
Yeah, with them?
A little workout. Come on over
Are
here.
you gonna do it?
just
Okay.
Come on over and say hi to these.
Whoa!
There you go. Now, this was no cheap excuse to get you to take off your jacket. That's.
But it works.
What is your name, sir? Scott. Scott and Diane and Leo. Okay, here you go. I don't know.
Hey,
if you,
guys.
Do you need anything? Do we need
Okay.
this? Do we need a microphone?
Wait a minute, Howard, aren't you gonna do this with me?
No, I'm going to be standing over here to view the.
Okay. So everybody wants some nice buns of steel, right? You gotta step forward.
Okay.
Don't be afraid here. And just like you're gonna sit in a chair, you're gonna sit back. No, way back. She's got
Looks
it
like
going.
you're in the
Back,
woods, couldn't
and
find
come
a
back
can.
up and squeeze it back up. Sit back down and come back up and squeeze. Sit back down and come back up and squeeze. So it's all in the hip. So if you do this little hip pelvic thing. Okay, now turn around. Don't be embarrassed. Turn around. Go ahead. Ready? Let's do the squat. Here we go. Squat out and pull it in and squeeze. Are they squeezing? Squat out. Come on. Pull it up and squeeze. Squeeze.
Somebody's squeezing.
Okay, now, now this is what I want you to do. This is if you're at a supermarket, you had no time to get to your workout, but you need to do a workout. You're waiting in line. I want you to squeeze your butt. Just squeeze your cheeks together. Squeeze them together. And I don't mean these cheeks. Come on, squeeze. Squeeze them. Squeeze them. Double time. See it? She's squeezing.
Pretend
Look
you're
at
in
that.
prison.
She's squeezing. Squeeze, girl. You got it. Go. Okay, turn around.
Tamilee, I'm sorry, we're complete. You guys, thank you very much. Our audience members, thanks very much for coming over here. Have a seat if you don't mind. Very good. Well, that's great. We're really glad you came and did the show. You're a good sport, and your latest video is called
Toning Mind and Body, and it's all about body shaping and toning and with your mind, and it's not hard. Everybody can do
You're a
it.
lovely person.
Thank you
Tamilee
very
Webb,
much.
everybody.
Wow.
Come on. Thanks very, very much. We'll be right back. Don't go away.